not knowing what we owe for tuition is killing me. Not knowing, I don't know. Not knowing is becoming a problem, I think. You're doing amazing, Katie. Thank you. Oh, did I tell you the thing? Okay, so we were talking yesterday about, like, I didn't even get through the whole story. I got distracted. Somebody keep me on track. We need to get to, like, Maggie's purpose in life, right? So I was talking to kids about, like, what do they, like, you know, what God calls us to do and, like, how we're helping. This is too fine. Not good. Not doing that. Try that again. Ooh, my bad. Yeah, so I was talking to kids about that, and I was like, you know, like our old priest, Father Tom, who I usually say mean things about because he and I didn't necessarily get along well. I didn't not get along with him, I just didn't interact with him, and he didn't like me. But he had a heart for immigrants, right? So he was always thinking about what we could do to make life better for immigrants, to, like, make them more comfortable, to provide support. Gosh, I can't find anything I'm looking for right now. I'm frustrated. And he really had that. So I was trying to talk to the kids about, like, what do they feel like they have a heart for that they're able to help with, or that they think God might want them to work on, you know? To make the world better. Where in the blazes? I like that I'm going to start swearing right now. Like, I'm talking about Jesus' plans for the world, and I'm going to be like, mother flip, where the heck? Beep, where's the freaking... Anywho, where did it go? This is the thinnest... Do I have polenta? Do I have anything helpful here? This is still pretty fine. I don't have any coarser cornmeal than this? I was sure I did. But apparently, I'm just wrong. Zero flour, brewer's yeast, almond flour. Huh. Okay. What is this? This is semolina. Semolina would probably be better than what I've got here. What is this? This looks better. I'm going to use this. Anyhow. So, anyone seen any good movies lately? Sorry, I'm just wandering around. I'm getting a package next week at the P.O. Box. Cool. I'll keep an eye out. Anyway, so I was asking the kids, like, what they thought they were being called to do in life. And Maggie said she doesn't think... Anyway. Trust me that there was more context to that so that it wasn't as weird as I'm making it sound. And Maggie said that she thinks her calling in this world is to have kids and to make enough money so that they don't feel... so that they can have any experience they want to have and never worry about how much it's going to cost. And she was very careful the whole time that she was saying this to repeatedly say, I'm not saying that you're not doing that for us. That's not what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. I was coming to the house. Okay. Just use sugar and make dessert English muffins. Interesting. But like a little bit, ouch, right? Like that's what she's always worried about. And I hate that that's what she's worried about. Just got here. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. I'm just having my annual existential crisis, or what is it, like bi-monthly? I don't even know. I have an existential crisis every other week. Let it go. It's fine. Everything's fine. But it sucks that that's how she feels, because she's like right now, because I'm stressed about the tuition thing, she's stressed about the tuition thing. But then on top of that, she's got friends who are carrying a Lululemon crossbody bag and a Stanley Cup. And like she texted me the other day, this like, I'm sorry I was mean to you and Dad. It's just I'm frustrated because all of my other friends get to do this and their parents let them go on social media and you don't let me go on social media, and they're allowed to have, you know, Stanley Cups and I don't have a Stanley Cup, and like all of, like she just feels othered by her school experience, right? And so I'm trying to like, so I think my struggle right now deals with feeling like I'm letting them down for that, maybe. I don't know. Quarterly, Katie. Quarterly! It's not every other week, surely. Quarterly. Will Chick-fil-A hire Maggie and let her send free samples? Also asking for chat. Maybe. To be fair, there are entire professional hockey teams that don't have Stanley Cups. Yeah, I tweeted something really rude about it because I'm really mad about it, and then I deleted it because I felt bad about it because I said a swear word in my tweet. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So to that end, I feel like I should be doing something to make it better for them. Currently, I don't know. The Kraken don't have a Stanley Cup. The Kraken don't have a Stanley Cup. It's so unfair. If anyone deserves a Stanley Cup, it's a Kraken. What with capturing Perseus's girlfriend? What's a Kraken? What are we talking about right now? If I tweeted, it would be 100% swear words all of the time. I said something like, how are you going to make my kid feel bad for not having a Stanley Cup when your bougie ASS doesn't even play hockey? Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know, you know? And everybody's so, I don't know. Is that enough? Like, is it risen enough? Can we just move on? I don't want to wait anymore. I'm done waiting. Tired of waiting. Don't want to wait anymore. No jobs too big. No pups too small. Okay. Kraken is a sea monster, or giant squid. The Mariners don't have a World Series appearance, and they've been around for 50 years. Yeah! F whoever's keeping the Mariners out of the World Series. Is it the Mariners that's keeping the Mariners out of the World Series? I have questions. Oh, did I show you my pressed flowers? Just wouldn't it be nicer if people didn't worry about that kind of crap all the time? Like, if it just wasn't a thing, if they would just stop bringing the damn Stanley Cups to school, you know? Can you just be rich at your own house? Or can I just convince my kid that, like, it's okay and, in fact, preferable that God prefers people who are not rich? Like, is that an option? Can I do that? How do I do that? I've told her a bunch of times. I don't think she believes me. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Look, I pressed some flowers. It is the Mariners. Oh, I hate that for them. Okay, come here, you. Come this way. Look what I did yesterday. Friar Nick has the Stanley Cup situation covered. That's true. He said he would send it to her. But then it's just like, now I'm just giving it to her. Like, now she just has the thing. And what does that teach her? But then, like, I'm the girl who grew up in the trailer park, right? So all of my friends had the Adidas tearaway pants. And my mom worked her butt off to try to get me a pair that she got on clearance that were the wrong color. And I was like, thanks, Mom, but they were the wrong color. And, like, I remember being that crappy kid. But it also feels crappy, you know? Okay. Competent adults who reference childhood troubles as positives in their formation. Yes, that's the thing. A lot of adults, including myself, will tell you that, like, it was good for me to grow up in a struggle. Like, I learned to be a better person from it. Oh no, that one got smashed. Let's see, why did you get smashed like that? No, that one's done. But look, I got little flowers that I can use for stuff. Aren't they cute? Tarot pay pants are very sus unless you're old enough to be legally working as a stripper. They were for basketball. These are not dry. What are you yelling about?
Stop getting train.
Oh, I'm sorry. The train's stuck?
Train's stuck.
Oh, man. The English are always talking about making the trains run on time. Okay. It's an ongoing issue that has existed forever. It's harder for children to deal with than with adults, but it's harder for the adults to deal with when it's your child that are dealing with it. It hurts either way. I feel like it would have been best to teach you how unimportant things were and how important kindness and faith were, generally speaking, but for a teenager, I found that it was a very difficult lesson to teach because the world was working against you at all times. Right?
Yeah.
It sucks. My mom over here being like, Yes, I remember these things. Ooh, man, these are sticky. How am I gonna do this? Is it just water? Do you think it's just water? I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. This is just too raggedy, you know? See that? Would you do flour, you think? Yeesh.
Paw Patrol, it's on a roll. Paw Patrol, never in trouble, never trouble.
Round adventure bay, Ryder and his team of pups come and save the day. Marshall, Rocky, Chase, Zuma.
Yeah, away. Paw Patrol, and Liberty. Marshall, Bob, Chase, Rocky, Zuma, Scott, and Liberty.
And Liberty. Good morning, by the way. Hey, Mom. I don't know if this is the right way to handle this.
Hey, Mom.
Just like a theme of my life right now.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, babe.
Colors Paw Patrol right there.
You are watching Paw Patrol.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Colors Paw Patrol right there.
No, I'm not going to turn on any more Paw Patrol. You can play.
Paw Patrol right.
No, enough Paw Patrol. You watch.
That's broken.
It's not broken. It's fine.
That's broken. That's broken.
Okay.
Mom.
Yeah, babe.
Cut orange. Cut orange. You. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I feel like I should rework those ones, but I don't know how to. Because these are too big, but they've already got semolina flour going on I guess that is semolina flour on the bottom, so I don't want to mess with them. Those are going to be our two, like, sorry about your life, guys. I need a towel to cover them up with and put them in the oven to rise. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Second timer, 20 minutes.
Starting now. Or if you play basketball, getting sweatpants all off over sneakers is rough. That's true. True story. There's a piece of stuff there that shouldn't be there. Hang on. I forgot to sprinkle the tops of these. That's going to cause problems when I try to take this towel off. Mary, what are you doing?
I'm trying it.
Stop it. Stop it. Whatever you're doing right now needs to not be happening. Hey, you, leave those alone. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Heikenberg. She's yelling into a, what are those called? a vase. I don't know. That was just super sad to hear Maggie say yesterday. And she was just trying so hard not to hurt my feelings that I felt bad about it. Like, I don't want her to worry about my feelings. It's okay to feel the way she feels, you know? Just sucked a little. All right. Yeah, babe. I don't know. Whenever I have to hang out in a content creation type space for too long, I feel like people are really of the belief that there's a lot of good that can come from it and that it has like so much potential.
It goes right there.
What, honey?
It goes like me. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And there's a lot of pressure for it to to show results or to like do something to like make the world better. And I do want to make the world better. But also, I don't think you can possibly do that on a macro scale. I just don't think it's possible. And I think content creators and like community building like what we do can create, you know, great change in the world and have the potential to help make the world better. But it's only going to make the world better for the people who are actively engaged in it and who are part of the community. And I just don't think it's wise to try to make that huge. And in doing so, there's nobody who wants to financially support somebody who's like, I want it to be truthfully meaningful and really matter to people. And in order to do that, it has to be small. And also, will you give me like $25,000 a year so I could just do it and not have to worry about whether or not anybody donates? Is that a thing that we can do? You know, I don't know. Hey, fabricator, fabricating stuff. You're just out here fabricating. Nomad's gonna steal my English muffins. It's sort of like the existential crisis of mothers, right? Where you're like, you're doing something big and important. You are shaping the next generation in the most real way possible. But because you're only doing it with like 1 to 5 people or however many kids you have, people don't view it as something worthy of support. You should be out there doing more. You should be contributing more. And that feels like just creepy late stage capitalism, something, you know? I don't know. Alexa, stop. You guys say things now, because I'm just going to be over here having my existential crisis. That happens when people tell me that they think I could really be something, I could really do something. Like, I appreciate that you think that about me. I appreciate the faith in me. But I also think it's not a great idea to try to... I don't know, I have too many thoughts. I feel like you're making it all very complicated. I always am. Shayna, what are you, brand new here? Of course I'm making it complicated. This is what my life is. My kingdom to not constantly think about everything all at once and make everything related to everything else, because it's all I ever do. I just sit there and think about like, if this, then this, and if that, then that, and that's probably because of this. And I would love to be one of those mouth foaming, intensely political people who strongly believes very much that they are right and that everybody who disagrees with them is clearly an idiot, because that would make my life so much easier. Like, even the things I feel incredibly certain about, I can understand why other people don't. Like, it's, and I can make that, like, it's stressful. I have high expectations of you. You're the only person I count on to keep Mary happy and safe. I think I'm doing okay with that, but sometimes I make her sad because, you know, I put her hair in piggy tails. Honey, if you step on the train tracks, they might break. Be careful, okay? The world needs fewer I'm certain I'm right people, not more. But they seem so happy, Jeremy. They seem so happy. Those people who are like, look at this idiot. And I'm always like, if you can make somebody's strongly held opinions sound stupid, you probably don't understand them. Like, nobody has an opinion that's so, like, anyway. Some people do, but very few. They mostly seem very angry. They do mostly seem very angry. That's true. But then they also seem very, like they have friends, you know? I don't know. I'm always the jerk at parties where they're like, where somebody's like starting to get all like, oh, can you believe the, I don't know, pick a political issue. And they're like, can you believe the lawn mowing association thinks that the lawns are too long? And I'm like, well, I mean, you could make a fair argument that when the lawn gets too long, then the weeds come in and then it comes to the next person's yard. So it really is their problem because it's coming to both places. But then on the other hand, you know, the bees are dying. Can you not, like, oh God, it's terrible. They're definitely not happy. They seem happy.